How's it going, guys? I'm Jay Credo and welcome back to another installment of the Journeyman. In our last episode, guys, we were just about to turn a corner in regards to our form, beating Sochi 2-0. Could we press on? Could we take that and use the momentum to push on and make something special happen? Well, I guess you're just going to have to stay tuned. Hey guys, if you've liked what you've seen so far from this series, then don't be afraid to like, comment and subscribe. Right guys, when we last left off, we were just about to turn our fortunes and try and get ourselves out the slum that we were in. We were one game before the winter break. How have we been getting on up until now? Let's go into our schedule and let's take a little look, guys. So the last game we left off was against Sochi. It was just before the winter break. We are just coming out the back end of a really bad run in sort of late September, early October time. We came all the way, I think, 6 games without a single win, and we needed to change our fortunes. So a change in tactic was in the offing. We reverted to a 4-2-3-1 Gegenpress with a couple of position, roll, and player instructions and team instructions added in to suitor and tailor the needs of my side. Now, looking at things, guys, we still again had a fairly inconsistent run. We picked up a win-loss, win-loss. You know what I mean? It wasn't that consistent. But, guys, haven't we pushed on? Jesus Christ. We come back off the winter break. We played 3 friendlies for match fitness. And then we haven't lost a game since returning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games, 2 draws, 7 wins. Now, when we last left you guys, we were sitting sort of mid-table, 8th, well, top half, 8th, around about 8th or 10th. I can't quite remember where we were. But what do these results mean in regards to our current league standing with 1 game to play? Let me just draw your attention to the top of the Russian First Division. We left you guys against Sochi moving into 8th position just before the winter break. You've seen our schedule. You've seen the amazing run that we went on. And by Christ, we have turned a hell of a corner. We ended up getting that last automatic promotion space due to Spartak Moscow 2 winning the league. They cannot come out the first division. They cannot play in the same division that their first team plays in. Therefore, Tambov took the first automatic position spot. We took the second. 1 game to play. We are currently 5 points ahead of the next team that could possibly pinch it. So it is ours, guys. We have done it. We have secured promotion in our first full season with SKA Karabosk. God, what a season it has been. So guys, as previously mentioned, we have 1 game remaining of the season. Can we finish on a high? A very, very tricky fixture against Spartak Moscow 2, who have already been crowned champions. They haven't got anything to play for. We haven't got anything to play for. We could potentially finish second. So let's get into the tactics and let's get this ball rolling. So guys, going into our team selection. Now, we're going to have a look at the tactics again. I did mention it was a Gegenpress, the tactic that managed to pull us out of the slum and the rut that we were in. Let's break down the squad. Noma is injured, returns to full fitness tomorrow, but I think we're going to play him for the sake of the last game of the season. We're going with Abuvok in goal. Matachuk, Tesfebi, Suslov and Ilic make up the back 4. Ferreira and Tikazian are in the middle of the park. Noma and Rafael Ferlan make up the flanks. Bachutin coming through the middle in that central attacking midfield role. And Busaluik up top as a pressing forward. Looking at some of these average ratings and last 5 games, some of the standout performance. Bachutin has been amazing. Suslov has been absolutely incredible. I'm happy with Rafael Ferlan. Last 5 games, not so great. But the average rating speaks for itself, guys. We are very, very short and bleak on the ground when it comes to the squad. We've had players leave. We've had players not wanting to renew their loans. Yes, we can have 12 players on the bench. But at the same time, the squad registrations out here are very, very difficult to get your head around. So we had to keep it as basic as possible and ensure we were meeting the restrictions at every turn. Guys, are you ready? So I'm ready. Let's submit the team. Let's go. Let's get into this, guys. Last game of the season. Let's try and finish on even more of a high by beating the league champions. Dressing room into the kickoff, guys. We only need 1 point. You know what? We should be winning this one. Come on, lads. Show me what you can do. Keep the run going. We've already secured promotion. That is without fail. Promotion is in the bag. Like I said, Spartak Moscow cannot get promoted because they have got their senior team or their first team in the Russian Premier Division as it is. So, guys, we're kicking off. And we have got 1 shot and 1 on target. An XG of 0.01, pass completion of 79%, and a possession of 57%. 20 minutes in, no replay to be shown. 2 shots, 2 on target. Passing is going up, which is looking pretty decent. Noma has sort of blown a gasket on the right wing, but again, it's the last game of the season. We wanted to start our strongest 11 against the champions of the league and see how we got on and see how we fared. First replay or highlight of the episode so far, guys. Oh, and they almost went 1-0 up. Ilic manages to clear it from the back. And we're rolling into half-time now. Not too bad, 0-0 against the champions. But I'm not happy with your performance out there. I want to see more from you going forward, guys. Let's do this. 6 shots, 4 on target, 84% pass completion, and a 57% possession completion. But guys, Noma is playing on a 6.4, probably because he has picked up a little bit of a knock, so we will change him in due course. Rafael Ferlan! Yes! Get in there! Told you what, he's a left back playing as an inverted winger on the left side. And seriously, he is doing the absolute bizzo when it comes to scoring goals. They are attacking down this left-hand side. Ilic slips. Oh my God! Whoa! God, the composure at the back is absolutely shocking, mate. Terrible, terrible defending. Let's make a couple of subs. Noma's coming off for Gajamirdov. And then at the back, looking at Ilic. We can't bring him off. He's an under-22 player. And I mentioned about the restrictions in the Russian First Division. You need 1 under-22 player in your side at all times. It gets very difficult when you haven't got quality in depth either. Wow, how has he missed that? He's gone through square on goal and he's put it out for a throw-in by the looks of things. Ilic with the ball. Ferlan plays it over the top to Basiluik. Ferlan wins it back with the seconds. Dikazian over the top. Ilic, can he get the ball in the box? Ferlan. Dikazian. He plays it into absolutely no one. Trying to pass it into a tricky area, but again, he fails. Ferlan, Ilic, Bachutin, Dikazian. Dikazian over the top. Ferreira gets in. The 2 Brazilians have scored. Are they going to rescue 3 points here for SKA Karabovsk? Guys, this will be an absolute godsend, finishing the season on a high, going unbeaten since the winter break, and finishing with 3 points and potentially finishing second. Gachamirdov, Bashuluk, But for whatever reason, we are promoted. Yes, we finished third, but we are promoted simply because, again, I mentioned Spartak Moscow are champions. Spartak Moscow, so they cannot get promoted because their team is in the Russian Premier Division. Guys, come on, 4 minutes to hang on. Didn't want to berate the team. I wanted to praise you, absolute knobber. Dressing room. There we have it, guys. 2-1 against the league champions. Let's go. You didn't think we'd forget, guys, did you? End of season review with SKA Karabovsk 2021 to 2022 season. Let's get busy. Let's get into the new arrivals, guys. Having a look at some of the players we bought in. And again, standout performers. Rafael Ferlan, the left back that I've occupied and used as a left-sided midfielder or a left winger, coming up with 14 goals and 7 assists in 36 games. A great turnover. Again, Ferreira, defensive midfielder we've been using actually as a box-to-box midfielder. 4 goals, 5 assists, you can't complain. Tikazian, who we got on loan from CSKA Moscow, he has picked up 4 goals, 3 assists, a 6.97. And then we picked up a sort of backup left back that we didn't really use. Zapragayev, again, not too shabby. Come on, featured 13 times as a substitute, 6.68. Let's get into the season's results, guys. The board are delighted that the team won promotion from the first division. There is no doubt that the fine run of results at the end of the season helped us in our overachieving. We overachieved. Our predicted finish was run about 8th or 9th, and we overachieved in that, guys. Final position second, 70 points, 20 wins out of 38, 10 draws, and 8 losses. Now, in comparison to the team that finished top, yes, there is a big point gap, but at the same time, I think if we were consistent all the way through and we didn't have this blip here, I think we may have just won it. But absolute resilience from the side to pull their fingers out, turn the corner, keep their heads, and keep pushing on. Let's get into the finances, guys. The biggest win was a 3-0 win this year. Match to remember was beating Zenit 2-0. And again, goal of the season was scored by Tikazian as well. An absolute unbelievable goal. So our sponsorship, we turned in some sponsorship this season in comparison to last season. Competition prize money. For some reason, we got 71 grand last year. Finishing 10th, 12th. This year, we got 10.5 to finishing 3rd. 2nd. So, what is that all about? Match day commercial and retail. Decent stuff. Basiluik, again, top of the shirt sales. Noma, Ferlan, Pereira, and Bachutin bring up the back. How we lined up, guys. Looking at things. Yes, we started off in a tick-attacker based 4-3-3 formation. Basiluik, Ferlan, Noma, Tikasi, Ferreira, Kivareskari, Ilik, Tusvebi, Suslov, Matachuk, and Oberhov make up the strongest or best 11 of the season, guys. Looking at this, our standout performer, Suslov. Absolute dynamite at the back. Absolute rocket. Let's get into the accolades, guys. Manager awards. We didn't win any manager awards. Not too fussed about that at the minute. But player awards. Basiluik, fans player of the season. Tikazian, young player of the season. Ferlan, signing of the season. Tikazian, goal of the season. Top goal scorer, Basiluik, on 20 goals. I think he got 21 last season. So, Basiluik with 7 assists. Ferlan, player of the match, 5. Average rating was Suslov. And most passes completed was Tikazian as well. And record breakers, there are a few. 20 goals, 15 clean sheets from our keeper. I think he kept 12 or 13 last season. So he's been very, very good. He's improved a lot this season. The highest transfer fee paid was 17 grand for Rafael Ferlan. Guys, you know what to do. Thank you very much for tuning in to the latest episode of the Journeyman, where we managed to guide SKA Karabovsk in our first full season at the helm to promotion at the first time of asking to the Russian Premier Division. Will we be here come next episode? Well, I guess you're just going to have to tune in to find out. Guys, I've been Jay Credo. You have been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay well, stay you.